Marcus Aurelius was the last of 5 emperors who reigned during Pax Romana, a time of peace and progress. Nearly a century of confusion and violence followed. During this time, Rome's government grew weak, while the army became very powerful. To stay in office, the emperor had to pay increasingly higher wages to the soldiers who supported him. When those payments could not be made, soldiers would turn against the emperor. Civil wars broke out as legion fought legion to put a new emperor on the throne. In the span of about 50 years, ending in 82-84, Rome had about 22 different emperors. Most were murdered by their army or the bodyguard. Roman society suffered during this period. Many Romans no longer honored the traditional values of duty, courage, and honesty. Dishonest government officials took bribes, and few talented citizens wanted to hold government office. Interest and support for education declined, and many wealthy Romans simply stopped paying taxes. Enslaved labor now made up a small part of the Roman Empire's population. Rome's weakened government led to a weakened economy during the AD 200s. Roman soldiers and foreign invaders attacked farms and disrupted trade. These attacks led to food shortages, and food prices soared as a result. People had less money to spend, and so they bought fewer goods as a correlation. The price of wheat from Egypt rose from 7 to 8 drachma, all the way to 120,000 drachma per unit. Merchants saw their profits decline, and farmers saw their profits decline, forcing many out of business. Many workers lost their jobs. To stop this economic decline, the government produced more coins. The government, however, did not have a large supply of gold or silver. As a result, the new coins had less of these precious metals in them, which reduced their value. In order to get the same profit for the goods, farmers and merchants continued to raise their prices. These actions led to inflation, or a steep prices with matching decline in the value of money. As the value of Roman coins decreased, people began to barter or to exchange goods instead of money. Invasions. While Rome continued to struggle Germanic tribes raided the Western Empire, and Persian armies invaded the East. People living in the cities built protective walls around them. With less money to use, the government started to hire Germanic soldiers. Germanic soldiers, however, had no loyalty to the empire. A general named Diocletian became emperor in AD 284. He introduced reforms or political changes to make things better. To defend the empire against invasions, Diocletian built forts along its frontiers to rule the empire more efficiently. He divided into 4 parts, each with its own ruler. He held the ultimate authority over all of them. Diocletian also tried to strengthen the economy. He set maximum prices for wages and goods in order to prevent prices from rising further. To improve productivity, he orders workers to remain at the same jobs until they died. Diocletian also made local officials personally responsible for the taxes their communities had to pay. Despite these efforts, Diocletian's reforms did not succeed. People ignored his rules, and Diocletian was not a strong enough emperor to enforce them.